Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to hear me say this again in hopes that you respond louder? Yeah. I said, are you ready to hear me say this again in hopes that you respond louder? Yeah! Hey folks, I sat in a coffee shop this afternoon trying to figure out what I wanted to talk about today, and at the table next to me, I witnessed two insufferable human beings on their first date. And as I sipped my coffee and pretended to text people so that I didn't look lonely, I overheard the girl say, "You know what I really like? Is music." And the guy was like, "Oh, totally, me too." And she was like, "Oh my god, I know, right? Like, I can't even go a day without it." And he was like, "What? We got so much in common. I wanted to suicide bomb their table." Like, oh, you like music too? So does every fucking person on the damn planet. Of course you like music, so go build your relationship, then cry a year later when things fall apart, when you realize the only things that you had in common are things that everyone on the entire fucking earth has in common. So anyway, music. I wish I was in a band. I want to be in an indie rock band so that I don't have to learn how to play my instruments properly. Or I could be a rapper. My rhymes are so sick, I write them down on a Kleenex. Hey, you floating words that match my undershirt. I'm sick of rap songs that tell me that a rap song is about to happen and who's about to sing it. Like, here it is. It's the new one. MC Flag coming at ya. Here it comes. Maybe I can be innovative and start a band that blends hip-hop with indie rock and we can call ourselves Death Cab for Booty. Or I could be in an emo band. Emo's not dead, it just wishes it was. Or I could grow a mohawk and get some studded leather jackets and be in a punk band. I could be a punker. Punk's not dead, it's just a guaranteed failed job interview. 'Cause you look like an idiot. One thing I can't stand are jam bands and hippie bands. Like, take your drum circles elsewhere. I'm so lonely that I could never be in a drum circle. I could just join a drum dot, because there's just one guy. And why are hippies so keen on saving the planet when it's full of so many dumb shits? But don't listen to the radio, folks. The radio is just a trash can for garbage music where spectacle trumps talent. Lady Gross wears a few silly outfits to a few award ceremonies, and she sells 1 billion more records than the most talented musician in the world. Though there are those who play music for art's sake and not for fame and fortune, and those are oboe and bassoon players, and they get 0 amounts of girlfriends. Now, one of my favorite places to listen to music is at the dance club, because then you get to keep up on what's current. The one thing I don't like is all the tudes that come with the ladies at the bars when you're trying to enjoy the music. Like last weekend, I was enjoying a good song and then a beautiful woman walked by and I said, "Excuse me, I'm not hitting on you. I just want to let you know that I think you're gorgeous. Your eyes are amazing." And she yelled at me. She said, "Oh my god, how long have you been in the women's bathroom?" Though I did once trick a woman into coming back to my place by lying to her and telling her I was a musician. But she was rude as well. She walked into my room and the first thing she said is, "Oh my god, why is there food on your floor?" So the mice have something to eat? Hello? Next thing you know, she'll probably be calling me complaining about the scabies I gave her. I just can't win. But back to music. Music is a money-making industry. I think I might start charging people $100 for bongo lessons. Like, anyone can play the bongos. Lesson 1, buy bongos. Lesson 2, you're now an expert. Lesson 3, get out of my face. I am a very musical person. I like to quote my favorite songs every time I get the opportunity. Though I'd probably get more work if I stopped ending job interviews with the Dr. Dre lyrics. So fuck y'all. All of y'all. If y'all don't like me, blow me. I used to actually pray to God to become a rock star, but don't you hate when rock stars are like, "You can achieve your dreams"? No, I can't. You can. You're already successful. That's easy for you to say. I'll believe that when a homeless person says it to me. And one thing I hate about music is hearing the loud thumping bass of D-bags as they drive by in their stupid souped up cars. Like, there is no way they are enjoying that music. And I hate when you're waiting for the bus and they drive by really fast and they yell something at you like, and you don't have any idea what they said, but you still take it personally and then you're sad about it all night. Loser. And one great excuse for listening to music is cleaning up the house. I love dancing as I clean, as I sweep, except I get a little stressed out when I'm sweeping, and it leaves a line of dirt between the broom and the dustpan. So I move the dustpan back, and I sweep again, and then it leaves a line of dirt. But then I move the dustpan back, and I sweep again, and it leaves another line of dirt. There's no winning. I think that might be a metaphor for life. No matter how many steps you take, there will always be a line of dirt. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm an idiot. Pardon me for being so cynical in this monologue about music. Musical performance can actually bring happiness to a lot of people. Like, you know, when your kid performs in the choir for the very first time when they're young, and they're up there singing their heart out, and they're looking around, and then they finally find you, they make eye contact, and they smile and give you a little wave as they're singing. You can't describe the joy you feel when you smile back and you look them in the eyes, and you give them one of these and say, "Get off the f***ing stage. You suck."